APJ.
How does it feel to be a woman?
It feels, to be a woman to me is like to be a flower, to be a garden, to be a nurturer, to be happy and free. Being a woman feels like water. You know how like water and waves like move back and forth. It's so gentle, but it's so deep. It's so intense.
Be stronger, be stronger. Be stronger. They try to tell me be stronger. Y'all gotta stop telling women to be stronger. This shit ain't sexy, hysterectomy, open me up. I just had a baby. That nigga left, say it's my fault, pick 'em better, baby. Okay, you right, but I ain't know, I'm not a hoe, thought I could trust. Don't give a fuck about excuses, you can't do it, you ain't got it, me either. So now the court gon' make decisions, but I'm evil. I made some money, lost my shit, I still feed them. Get in the studio, doc don't cost a lot, I'm thankful for him. I drop a video, bitch repost it. Too many niggas snooze, but bitch I ain't paying for views. Chicago swallow niggas whole, don't need the chew. It's disrespectful what they do to black woman. A MILF you wanna fuck but can't love cause she your opponent. Can't leave a fucking house in some booty shorts or a bonnet. Can't smile or walk alone without niggas running up on you. The era's different, women want softer lives. Married to niggas who pay bills, but you can't have a life. Or a woman on her own with a cape and love in her eyes.
I'm a strong black woman. And part of it is through some of the inherited traumas that a black woman before me went
She gon'
through.
hold him so her wounds get intense. And if she don't wanna fuck, your silly ass gon' throw a fit. I tried to tell him that the weight was too heavy, why he want me to carry it. He said to be
I feel like it's okay to be
I'm
strong,
lashing out the way the world is on my shoulder.
but being strong all the time is tiring. I hate to say this, but I don't like when men tell me this. But I am a strong black woman. But because I have to be, I am a single mom. I have my own happiness intact. So
y'all really want women to be stronger? Just say you rather get fucked in the ass. Oh wait, my bad, just say you grew up with mom and no dad. You saw her struggle just to give you the shit that you had. I'm not a feminist, I don't believe that shit. I love a black man with a purpose that ain't community dick. I love a man that solve problems and don't sit in his shit. And when I'm pissed, he's still calm cause he don't act like a bitch. My shoulders heavy, I got gas, electric, Wi-Fi and shit. I got a dream still in my stomach, you expect me to quit. I got a purpose, I do nurture, that ain't all of me. Watch mama carry groceries back home, she shopped at Aldi's. In the midst of her struggle, I thought it was normal, so I did the same. I'm lashing out just like she do when the kids misbehave. I'm doing doubles, I'm in pain, but I never complain. Cause if I'm breathing, that is proof that it is a good day. I tried to tell him that the weight was too heavy, why he want me to carry.
I'm a strong black woman because I know who I am and I honor my ancestors. And I honor them through my child. And I honor them in my house. The stories of our foremothers is something that is connected to us. And as a woman who's birthed a woman, I've carried my grandchildren in my womb. So there is nothing more black than that.
yeah.
Ain't I a woman?
Ain't I a woman?
Ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman?
Ain't I a woman?
Ain't I a woman?
I was raised by a black woman.
Ain't I a woman? I love my mother to death, and she had to be the type of woman that she was in order to facilitate and be the matriarch of my family. So now as a woman with children, I totally understand how she saw the world and how she needed to raise me in order for me to be the woman that I am today. But
so your perspective changed. You
yeah,
understand.
my respect for her changed.
Yes.
It's like, you tripping, you doing too much. Why you so mean? Why you so reactive? The world can really make you really reactive and just like when you have so much that you have to take care of.
I've learned to not be afraid of being intimidating. I've always found myself in spaces where I wasn't really known to be like a powerful force.
I come from alpha women. So I come from being taught how to take care of myself. I was raised to make sure that nobody is gonna do it if you don't do it. So make sure you take care of it first.
There's times when I feel the need to operate in balance of masculinity. They complement each other. We can't have a balanced being without both of them. One can't do well without the other.
I do not feel that I grew up seeing Black women in a comfortable state of mind. I've seen them express their femininity, but I also have seen them grind and have to put on a face, a game face.
Mm-hmm. But now as a woman and having those same like challenges, because I feel like when you grow up in a household, the challenges are already embedded in you from birth, from when you were in the womb. So I'm facing some of the things that my mother faced growing up. And I said, I will never be like this, or I will never. And I look up and I'm just like
more
her.
like her than you thought. Yeah.
And I'm evolving at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up as a little girl, especially without my biological father, but having that woman in my life that made me feel like I wasn't missing a thing.
Yeah.
I want to continue to be
that legacy.
I want to lead that legacy for real, for my children, especially my daughters.
The reason I think the harshest love I have with Black women is with my daughters is because I don't live with their mamas. And now I realize it's not my daughters that make me nervous. It's my relationship with my daughters because they don't live with me and because of the co-parenting situation. And I think the hardest relationship Black men have is the relationships with our co-parents. Children don't suffer from lack of parents. Children suffer from lack of union. And so the harshest love with my daughters is because I don't know that what I'm giving them when they're with me is enough.
Do Black men make you feel safe?
No.
Why not?
Honestly, I think there is a level of unawareness that they exist in reference to their true potential. And that lacking in awareness of that true potential makes it impossible for them to show up as my compatible partner. Because it's almost like they're afraid of themselves.
I think as a Black woman, there's a lot of expectations that loving a Black man comes through struggle first. And so I have struggled to show myself worthy of love, and then I have not gotten it back. And then I've searched for it and tried to go the opposite way, and then I haven't gotten it. I think when it comes to loving Black men, it's the only type of man I want to love, and the only type of man I've ever loved. But my relationship to having a healthy love with them is still growing.
They're afraid of the power they possess. And that for me makes me feel very unsafe. When you live in denial of who you are. How do you live in denial of who you are and protect me? It's impossible to do. How dare I come here and be myself all the time, vulnerable, all the time, just out, and you're hiding behind this illusion of what you think manhood is. Manhood is soft, it is gentle, it is nurturing, it is vulnerable, it is weak at times, it is strong at times. It's like the ability to know that you're not always going to have it figured out, and that's okay.
Black men have to look at the black woman and see himself.
Ashe.
And be like, you're not the problem. If I got a problem with you, I'm the problem. Because once we can see the problem in ourselves, we can fix everything.
Thank you, as a black man.
I'm working on grace. I'm working on grace.
Because women want to see men just like that. At least me. I want to see a man take one of my problems and make it, oh, this is nothing. I got you. Mm-hmm. Because it'll grow and create something so much more beautiful, bigger than the two of us. Like
the problem is solved by the example that we set and how we move past it. Like, so for example, my wife and I, if I'm upset with her and she doesn't understand or we're not communicating correctly, the best thing I can do is go back and fix myself.
Come on.
Be the example of what right look like, and then grow the family from there.
I know you had your daddy growing up in your life, right?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me, how does it feel to be loved by your father? Well, what does that male energy in your life, being loved by him, how does that make you feel?
It made me feel good. It made me feel like I always can rely on him. I'm trying not to get emotional because, like, he's a really, thank you. As much as, you know, your mama may say some stuff about your daddy and, you know, whatever, that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? But, I will say, like, I spent a lot of time with my dad, and we bonded a lot. And I feel like the type of man that I want it to be like my dad.
My physical stature is small, but my spirit isn't. And I've made myself small my whole life. And I've let things like my disability with my legs and just everything in life kind of make me feel like I had to be something that was less than who I was. And so, like, I just want to tell her that she was always enough. Like, that's such a loaded question, because I think, like, I just didn't realize how much I've always outgrew my spaces. Like, I think the world that I was born into couldn't hold me for real. And I think that, like, people look at you and they'll look at, like, your size or your disadvantages or what you don't have, and that's all that you are. And I feel like I've spent my whole life telling everybody that I am way more than what I've been told. Like, I'm 30 and I was not supposed to be walking at this age. I've had both of my legs broken. I've been, like, in sexually abusive relationships. And I've had so much happen to me that I'm surprised I'm still myself, you know? But I think that's that little girl inside of me that's always been, like, a star and deserve the space. And I just want to let her know that I see her now, and I'm never going to make her feel like she can't be herself ever again.
I'm just constantly on the go, and it is exhausting.
But you're doing a good job.
And I look in the mirror and I say, I'm doing a good
You
job.
are. You're doing a good job.
I'm not trying to be perfect for this interview or like, yeah, I got this all figured out. I don't. I'm still trying to figure out how to balance children, art, and my spirituality.
Yeah.
I want to be able to get up in the morning and practice my spirituality before I leave the house, you know?
Yeah.
But I do thank God every single day for waking me up and waking my children up. And I put my hands on my head and I say, thank you, Ori. And I pray that you continue to guide me to where I need to be today, for real.